Nickels, nickels all day. Kinda like that ender. Might do that one first and see what we got. Good morning. Good morning, good morning. '05, 1976. It's worn off on the back. 2016. 2016. 88, 2013, 2016. I'm hoping for at least a 2009, hopefully a Buffalo. Silver would be great. I've had pretty good luck in these boxes that I get to not I just get for my banks, and so we will see what we can come up with. I actually opened up 4 rules last night, and did not get anything. Did not get anything out of them, unfortunately. So we will see if we can get anything else. 1992, 2016, 2081. It's not a bad 81, but not the one I need. I need an 80. 1980 Philadelphia for my books. 1910. When I'm doing my coin roll hunting, I always keep a list of items, particular dates that I need, particular date bit marks that I need, so that if I find a good coin, that I will keep it for my books. So 1990. The other thing is that I look at the reverse, and I look at the steps to see if it's got full steps or not, right here on Monticello. So if it's got what I think is got full steps, then I will set it aside, because especially if you can find the 60s, 50s with full steps, those are worth money. Because they have it just happened to have a stronger strike, or it hasn't been as circulated as the rest of the coins. So other things I'm looking for are the doubling on Monticello. See, here's that ender. And it's just really slicked out, and that's why it looks weird. I mean, it's clean, but it's super slicked out. It's not gonna, there's nothing there. Toss that one. 2006, 2000, 2004, 2002, 2015, 1993. 2015, 2010, very close to the 2009. Reason why we're looking for 2009s is the 2009 is a low mint year for a lot of coins. So we look for those, and if we find the 2009, then we'll keep that out. It'd be great to find a a really good shape 2009. I still need a 2009 Philly mint mark for my book as well. So 2005. So this is the American Bison, and what you're looking for is you're looking for spearing. There's like a die gouge, and you're looking for spearing right across the middle right here. So that does not have any spearing. 2015, 2016, 1999, 96, 97. Oh man, that was close. That was very close. So this one is a 1948. I saw the 4 in it, and I was like, man, it could be silver. And then on the reverse, I don't know if we can get it. There it is, the S mint mark. So it's a 1948S. So what is the mintage on a 1948S? I know it's going to be lower because of the S mint mark. 1948S is only 11.3 million. So that's a keeper. 1999, 1996, 2015, 1989. What's this one? 2001. That's actually not a bad 2001. Pretty clean. Excuse me. 99, 2002, and 2000. I always get these dark ones in here, like this one right here. It's all dark, and I can't tell if it's just dirty or if it's an older coin. 89, 2015, 1977, 86, 2014, 89, 2007, 2005. The Ocean View reverse. 95, 95, 2016, 2002, 2012, 2006, 83, 89, 80, 2011, 98, 2004. That's the piece reverse. 2015, 93, 2015, 1979, 2006, 2000, 2014, 2017, 2006, 79, 2016, 2016, 2001, 2001 Philly. But the back is jacked up. 64. 74. There are so many 64s because of the high mintage numbers that you generally will find a ton of 1964s. A ton. 1999, 1985. Looking at the Bison. No sparing. 1989, 2016, 97. That one's 2017. It's got a ring around it, so I don't know if you can see this. So there's a ring. We call it the ring of death. There's a ring around the outside, right here. You can see it. There's a ring around the outside, and that's because this was in the end of the roll, or end of a roll at one point, and it's the crimping machine that basically is wraps the paper so tight that it scratches the coins. so you can tell which ones have been enders before. 1961 Denver. I'm not gonna keep it. 2008. That's close. It's close to the 2009 that we need. It's a decent looking 60 though. Not a lot of marks. I'll probably hold on to that maybe. 1990, 2014, 1990. Newer coins. 2007, 75, 2014, 2017, 2000, 2012. No, I don't need a 2018 I need a 96 and 98 Philly. 2011, 78, 2006, 2006, 2017, and 2016. Okay. Sorry. Oh, there's a dark one right there. Let's see what that one is. 1995, 2002. 2002 isn't bad. 2002, 2012, 98, 94. There's another 1960 Denver. 1960 Denver. No, here's the dirty one. It was a 2006. It's just all dirty. It's not a dark one. 2016. 1964. 94, 99, 2016. And lots of newer ones, which, you know, bound to find a good mix of newer coins when you're looking at these coins. And some of these coins, like these, are all what we call bankrupt rolls. That sometimes you can find customer wrapped, and you can find a lot of silver and a lot of old ones in the customer wrapped, because, you know, they need the money, and they just roll up other coin and take it back to the bank. So that's messed up. About a 2007 P, but it's not in good enough condition for me to put on my book. 2012, 2014, 72 Denver, 83. That Denver mint mark is like way on the rim. 2006, 64 galore, 84, 88, 1999. 1999, 74, 2007. There's another 1960 Denver. 2015. Oh, I've only had one older one right now, and that's a 1948 that I got right up here. It could just be early in the box, because I would normally have a couple more early ones that I've been getting in these boxes. They've had a really good mix of older coins versus newer coins. Like in the last 4 or 5 boxes, I've been getting probably about 20 between the 40s and the 50s from each box. So, and that's To me, that seems like a lot, you know, especially when you find, you know, less than 10, you know, less than 10 wheats or less than 10, you know, in the pennies. 94, 87, 96, 2012, 2013. Wow, I'm just not coming up with anything. 2015, 2006, 13, 15, 2000. There's a 54 Denver. 1954, and then the D-mint mark on the back, so there's another. So we'll keep that one. I generally will keep, as far as age, I'll keep anything on that is older than 1960. So generally, any of the for nickels, it's actually a little bit under that. It's 59, 58s. Anything below those, I will generally keep because of the age. Looking at buffalo, I'm sorry, the bison. Got no spearing on this one. For the pennies, I will keep anything older than generally 1960. Some of the in the 1960s I will keep if I feel that they are in higher quality than the other coins. Like if they're a little bit more red versus brown coinage, then I will keep those. 2003, 2007, 2008. It's so close to the 2009 that we're looking for. So 2016, 2015. Yeah, that thing's just a really nice 82. The back is clean. The front only has a little ding on it. I might look at that one later. 2007, 2015, 1990. 2000, 2074, 89. 2016. 1972 Philly. That might go on my book. 2005 is the bison and the spearing. It's a jacked up coin. 2011. 2006. 98. The reason why I got into nickels is because I had found a couple of them that were just interesting, and I just kept looking through them. And then, of course, since I had a couple of them, I had to put them somewhere. So then I got one of the books, and then well, now I have to fill the book. So that's generally how it goes for me. I'll start with something, and then I gotta put it somewhere. So then once I find something to put it somewhere, then I gotta fill that book. And so I've got books for most of the small sets. Somebody wrote on this one, like marker or something. Let's see. I have all the Lincoln cents. I have multiples of the Lincoln cents. 1983. That was really clean. I have nickels. I do not have dimes yet, though. I would like to start going through some dimes. Oh man, that one almost looked good. That nickel looked like it was worn, like it was a war nickel. 2014, 16, 2001, 63, 91, 1990, 2016, 87, 2014, 99, 2016. You can tell by a lot of these coins. You can tell what year it is just on the way that it looks. Like these are really super shiny on the back. So I know these are going to be in the newer, the 2010s. Come on, silver. Come on, silver. That's a really warm one right there. What is that one? 1972. 95, 2000, 78, 78, 94. Some coins that just look weird, so I have to keep looking at them, different angles. See why it looks weird. Whether it's an overstrike or doubling on the reverse. 2006, 2002, 2006, 74, 2001, 1986, 1964, Denver. D just looks weird to me. I don't know. Look at it underneath the scope. 1990. Get my scope up real fast. No, there's nothing. There's nothing. Nothing with it. Okay. Toss that one back. 1969S. 1980. Buffalo 85. Buffalo no sparing. There's an older one. Oh, there's a really old one. Here we go. This is what I was talking about. $19.39. No mint mark. So 1939. Sorry. Okay, so let's check the mintage on the 1939. 1939 Philadelphia mint is going to be high, I know. It's going to be 120 million, but there's also a doubled Monticello in the reverse, so let's look at it on the scope and see what we got. I'm not seeing doubling on the Monticello. So, but still, that's a cool find for a nickel in 1939. So that's the oldest one that we're gonna have in the box so far. Is the 1939 Philadelphia. So we'll see what else we can get. It's definitely good that we found some older ones, because I generally find one or two of those in each box, which is just okay with me. 1976, 64, 94, 2015, 1988. That was pretty clean, actually. 2003, newer. 2015, 2000. Which one is that one? 2000. Oh, that's a 6. thought that I was reading it upside down or something. I thought it was 2009, 2010, 75, 2007, 16. Oh man, that 84 is just blinging. So this 1984 is just, there's a lot of luster left in it. So this is an 84 Philadelphia. I'm gonna keep that one. 2006 17, 2002 79, 16 6, 2 16 12, 1976, 2007, 2005, 2006, 2015, 2016, 2003. So close yet so far away. Okay, so we've got 1977 Denver, 2007, 2016, 16. That's gonna be a 4-piece reverse. 2014, 2011, 98, 15, 16, 2003, 16, 11, 01, 17. It's about the cleanest 17 I've really seen. 78, 2012. 15, 79, 61, 64, 93, 90, 2011, 76, 79, no steps, 16, 88, no, not this one. This one was a good mix of 2010 series, the 90s and then the 70s. Almost got away from me. 2016. In 1966. Not one I need for my book. 2015. 2000, 2015. 1972. 1972, which one? D? Yeah, D. Don't need that for my book. 88, 76, 2000, 17, 15, 93, 94, 2000, 89, 2005, 2006, 15, 64, 2002, 2011, 16, 16, 12, 14. There's just nothing in this box so far. It's kind of a bummer. 2014. 2007, 98. Hoping to just roll across to 1970. There's a really worn on the reverse 62. What is that? Almost looks like a strike through. It's like, oh no, well, it's probably just a really worn die. Because most of the letters are there, but it's really wiped out. No, I think I'll keep that one. just to look at it later and see if I can figure out what's going on with it. 2015, 2005, 2014, 2015, 94, 88. 88 looks pretty good. Not one that I need for my book though. 2011, 2015, 2017, 2014. $1980 Denver. I don't need that one. I need a 1980 Philly. 15, 14, 16, 14, 86. Nope. Oh, there's a few. There's a dark one there, a dark one there, and a dark one there. Let's see what we can come up with. '15, 2001, 80 Philly, 2011, 74. Man, that's still. This 74 Denver has a lot of luster on the front, but on the back it's just kind of wiped out. '14. Okay, so here's the first dark one, and it's just a really dirty 2006. This is a pretty clean 1964. Not one that I need. 64, 2016, 2010. AD. Hold on 1 second. Got like allergies or something this morning. I don't know what's going on. 82, 69, no, Denver. Denver, 69 Denver. 69 Denver. Not one that I need. 2005, looking for Spearing. Not seeing any Spearing. 1963. Newer ones. I'll always tell the newer ones. Just on the reverse. 2096. 2013. And now we're getting pretty close to halfway through the box, and I really just don't have a whole lot at all. I didn't get anything really super awesome out of the penny roll, the penny box that I did last night. But you know, that's just kind of the name of the game, is that you never know what you're gonna get in a box. So you get a box and you dig through it and you see what you come up with. The biggest thing with coin wall hunting is that just don't give up, because you will have boxes that you get, or rolls, you know, however you get it, like in the rolls or in the boxes. There will always be times where you just get nothing that is, you know, is of value to you, that is of interest to you, and that's okay, because, you know, that's just how it goes. I mean, these coins are going to be a mix of whatever, you know, whatever is piled up, and you know, that's the mix that you get. That's the mix that we all get. So we just have to go through it and see what we can find. But I've had like several boxes in a row where it's just absolutely nothing, just nothing of interest at all in the boxes. And then, like, I had one a couple penny boxes ago, and I got absolutely nothing in the entire box. Like, there was just very, very little that I had any interest of. And then right in the middle of the box, pretty much in the middle of a roll, I pulled out a 1998 wide AM, which is a design variety that the reverse of the 1998 was actually the reverse of the proof coins, because what happened is that they ran out of dies. They ran out of dies for the reverse. The reverse of the proof coins. No, I'm sorry. They ran out of dies for the reverse of the business strike coins and started using the designs for the proof coins on the reverse. That's why you have a wide AM and then a small AM. Close AM. I don't know when I'm losing my words today. Ken says, I have a barrel of change that is calling me. A barrel? A barrel's a lot, man. Oh, that is a super clean 92. Super clean. Just like as in like a 55 gallon drum, or like how big a barrel are we talking about? Oh, 5-gallon water jugs. Okay. Yeah, see, like, especially with the way that I am right now, I couldn't just let it set. I would have to start going through it. 1954 Denver, so I'm gonna keep that one. I would have to go through it like piece by piece, just to see, what I could find, inside of it. I couldn't let it set because it's always the question of what if. 2006, 1988, 92. Oh man, there was. I'll tell you a story, Ken. So I was at the in the break room of at work, and I was looking at this Lincoln Penny, and I didn't know what the error was at the time, but I knew there was something different with it. So I'm like, you know what, I'm just gonna hold on to it, and I put it in my pocket. And it wasn't until, like, fast forward about 2 months, when I'm really researching the different errors, the design varieties, and all of that good stuff, to really understand what's, how these things happen, what's going on, and all that good stuff. And then I come across the history on the 1955 double die. So, and then I'm like, I've seen a coin like that has, a very strong obverse doubling, but I knew that it wasn't a wheat. I knew that it was a modder. So the thing was that I was like, wait a minute, I know, it wasn't a wheat. It was a modern. So it would have been the 1995 double die averse, and it was something that was very clear, no magnification. You could see it, very clear with just your eyes. So, and I was like, man, I can, like, this coin is worth a ton of money. So I go home that day and I tear apart my apartment about 15 times looking for that coin. And to this day, I have no idea where that coin is. And that's one of those that it just kills me, because it's like, it's the coin that got away. 2004. It's not about a verse. Hey Ravenhawk, thanks for coming in, man. I really appreciate it. I'm doing pretty good. I'm just trying to go through some nickels. I was hoping for a good box, like like I've been getting in the past, but so far no luck today. $98. A Woody Indian head sent around here somewhere. I've been looking for it. It'll show up when it's ready. How much are those? Are those worth more? Because there are a couple down at the coin shop. You can pick up for $1. They have probably 3 or 4 of them that I can pick up for $1, like right now. Pick them up. Okay, well, looks like I'm going to the coin shop, lady. 2013, 2013, 15, 11, 2001, 2096, 1990. Ooh, those 64s, man, those 64s. I know Ravenhawk feels my pain on the 1964s for the nickels. So many 64s, so little time. Yeah, but what do you, that is tone. Yeah, the wood grain gets a primo. Just found 1916 acid. Looks like it was wood grain. I've actually got like a 1980 that has a wood grain. It's kind of a cool thing. Looking at the pile of nickels, circulated nickels, make a fine means of purchasing. It would make a fine means of purchasing those Indian heads. Yeah, for real. For real. 2008, 84, 78. Oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I don't know if you guys can see this one here. Sorry, I got too many screens up right now. This off-tone one right here. On the very next one. Bet you I know what that is. Oh, so close. So, right year set. Not quite making it though. 1947 Denver. 1947 Denver. Not silver. But very close. Alright, Ken. Thanks for stopping in, man. I'll probably see you later on today. 2002, 2016, 1996, 89. Check that out. RPM. RPM on 47? Is there an RPM on 47? '64s are evil. I'll have to check that one. So the bison, look for sparing, no sparing. That 87 is no. 2015, 96, 85, 76. I've actually had in the last couple boxes of nickels some pretty decent die clashes that I found, and they just show up as just an outline, but it's still cool to find those types of coins in circulation here. Bison, looking for sparing, no sparing. 94, 2007, 16, 1990, 2015, 76, yeah. Yeah, those 64s, those, man, those are evil. Because especially there's some of them that look like you know, that look like they're a lot older, and they're like, hey, you know, I finally got to, you know, a 50s or a war nickel, and then you get to it and it's a 64, and it's like, oh, okay, well, that's a huge letdown. 2011, 91, 92. Okay, so here's that second dark one in here, and oh, I might keep this one. So this one looks like it's rusted out, but it's a 1954, and it is a S mint mark. So 1954 S. It's going to have a mintage of 54S. 54S of 29.3 million, with a possibility of an S over D, which I don't think that I'll be able to pull a view off of that, but I'll see what I can do for that coin later. I might just be able to get it under some good magnification. Seems to find a lot. I have not, in my history of searching coins, I have not found any coins with rim cuds on them, which I just think is crazy. I just don't. You would think that just sheer number of coins that you know, I would be able to find something like that, but I have not found one. I found a lot of die clashes, die chips, the interior die chips, but no die breaks, you know, die chips on the rim, which is kind of surprising. 1975 Denver, 62, 82 Philly. The Merc that I found. Not off the top of my head. Was it recent? I may have missed some videos. Oh, here's a good one. 1948. So we're back in the 40s. 1948 S. Yeah, we got the S mint mark. So 1948, San Francisco gives us a mintage of 11.3 million. Didn't I? Oh wow. So 11.3 million, and I have two in this box. I have two 1948 S. Well, this may be a decent box yet. 1996, 87. Hey, Ravenhawk, was that did you find the Merc dime in a like in a penny roll or in nickels? Because I'll go back and look at it, because I want to know now. Because recent penny box, I actually found a Merc dime, which was just the craziest thing that I've ever seen. '81, 2006, and I really wore 95. I found a 1907 Barber half dollar in a junk silver. So it was pretty slicked out, but I don't care. It's a Barber half dollar. Like, I'm not gonna balk at that at all. I mean, it's a great looking coin still. 1940 Mexican silver 20 centavo piece in a penny roll. Wow. Dude, that's crazy. It's crazy because there are, you know, size and weights and, you know, all these things that, you know, that drop these coins into rolls, and you would think that somewhere along the line that it would get, like, that it would not, like, it would get kicked out because it doesn't fit the criteria to be in a roll. But then, you know, all that goes out the window when you find it in a roll. 2016. I go through the looking through junk bonds is one of my favorite things to do. My coin shop is closed. The nearest one is 2 hours away. That's rough, coin and card. Because I've got one coin shop that is about 5 minutes from my house, and the other one is about 10 minutes. It's about 10 minutes away. It's just downtown, and I usually go there on the weekends, and they know me pretty well, because last time I was in there, they're like, hey, I just dumped a bunch of foreign in the miscellaneous box, so if you're looking for foreigns, go ahead and look in there. And I was like, that's so sweet. So I just found a 1954 Denver, so I'm going to keep that one. 85, 1965 D, 86, 95, 2015 D, 2015. So, like, I obviously don't know that much about the peace dollars, or, I mean, I know a little bit about the Morgans, but what is, yeah, that's a nice 91. The difference between the high relief on the peace dollar. 2011, 73, 14, 61. 75, 61, Denver. 2007, 14, 2016, 1990. Yeah, high relief is all in the Grivet corn. Hard to find a good shape. I'm gonna have to go. I guess I'm gonna have to go research it so I can figure out because they have some peace dollars down there. So I might go see if I can figure out how to tell the difference. Because like I took a hey Juan, what's up, man? I took a coin that I had found. It's a 1998. I'm sorry, 1988 with the 89 reverse. And I took it down there, and he didn't even believe that he didn't even believe that that's what it was. So I told him, you know, go online and check out the pictures, because, you know, I know exactly what it is. And at the time there was only four graded by PCGS. But so, and he was just completely stunned. So I know that he doesn't do varieties. So I'm pretty sure that I can cherry pick off of him. Okay, so here is a 1949 S mint mark. There's the S, 1949 S. So now we're starting to get some 40s in here. So 49 Gonna give us a mintage of 9.7 million. Yeah, I'm gonna take that all day long. So 1979 Denver, 95. Yeah, or run in place. Raven. Something else, buddy. What's the temperature where you guys are at? $34 degrees. That sounds pretty close to what it has been here the last few days. 27 with winds. Oh, that is just unpleasant. Unpleasant. I live in a valley, so there is basically like the heat gets trapped inside the valley. So like it kind of takes a lot for I have 47. Man, it's like a heat wave. And especially with the weather right now, it is mainly just, it's dry, but it's cold. So I will take dry cold all day long. I'm a particular pansy when it comes to wet cold, just because you can't like not be cold. We got smushed. 94. 2007, 1990, 92, 99, 2015, 87. Raven. Bone chilling 64 degrees. Yeah, I'm sure it's bone chilling. American Bison looking for the doubling. No, or no, not doubling, spearing. No spearing. 79. $19.94. 2017, 2001, 1276, 98. I'm getting a lot of 87s in here. 2010, 2016, 2011. Yeah, that's true, Raven. Because with the cold, at least you could warm up. But with the fire, there's no coming out of that one, man. And that's scary right now because I got family down in California, a couple different places in California, and talk to them, and they're all right. But it's scary because I've heard stories. Talked to some firefighters that went down and helped out on some of the last really big fires, and it was crazy for them. It was crazy for them because you go down this residential neighborhood, and one side of the street is houses, houses just like what you would normally see. On the other side of the street is just barren. It's just completely barren because the fire is so hot that it literally just burns everything straight down to the foundation, nothing left. And that's just just scary, man. Because you don't know what's gonna happen. So I applaud those guys for what they do and helping out. 1983. It's a little bit off center, but it's pretty clean. 1983. You can see it's got a thick rim on the right side and thin rim on the left side, but the letters are coming off the thing. So well, I'm gonna keep that one. I like that one. 2012, 93, 2017, 91, 2015, 95, 89, 2006. That's rough. Starting over always just sucks. I mean, it's you can really feel defeated, but at least, you know, if when you start over, then it's like, okay, you know, you take all of the things that you know, and then you can, you know, you can really pick out the stuff that you want to do on the next time around. 1964. Oh, that 2000 is sharp. $1970. That's gonna be a newer one. Oh, I see a I see a 54 in there. Let's pull that one out. So 1954. 1954 Denver. 79, 2000. 2000 offset just a hair, but not enough. 2013, 1980, 2011, 17, 97. 2002, 1983. I hate how the threes on the nickels look like fives, or look like, you know, look like other numbers. What kind of things are you collecting, Juan? 1964 Denver. 2012. 79. 98. 89. Oh, there's a foreign. There's the first foreign in the box. 1999 Canadian. That will probably be the only foreign that I find in this box, because that seems to be the going rate. 1982 P. Back is slipped off though. $1964. 2017, 2012, 2015, 2000. Old coins and currency. So what do you define as old coins? 2016. Or what kind of denominations are you looking at? 2014, 2016, 88, 87, 2015, 97, 89, 88, 2016, 2008, that's so close. American Bison, no spearing. 2007, 2007. Boxes of coin, man. Boxes. So I feel like I'm playing a game show with these nickels. Walkers, an old $1 bill. I haven't gotten too much into the old coinage. Most of my stuff is modern. Horrible at geography. The only way that you could be horrible, Raven, is if you don't know north, south, east, and west. That would be it. Man, that thing is clean. I want you guys to look at this 63. Like, the fields are just, they're empty. And on the back of it, look at this. There's not a single mark on the reverse. And all the letters are just sharp. Oh yeah, I'm definitely keeping that one. That one's... It's purty. I like the purty coins. 64, 2012. Six-star notes and 37 Wheaties. What years do you have? Or is there years that you're looking for? 2000, 2016, 2016, 74, it's all broken. 1978, 2011, 64. Nothing. Oh man, it's just like of all the things that you come up with, and like you could throw somebody off. Just walk up and be like, "Hey boy, you sure got pretty mouth." I'm sure people don't talk like that, but it's just, you know, one of those character types of, you know, movies that they're funny. 1960, but it's all jacked up. 2000, 2015. $1912s, 1919s. I got 101926. That is not bad for having old wheats. Are you just looking for, you know, earlier than 1930, or what dates are you looking for? '87, 2001, 94, 1990, 2014. Oh, nothing. Old Indian heads. The one right away was in 1992. 2000, 1980. There seem to be some offsets in this box. Like this one right here, it's not offset enough, but it's a 1980, and there's like an extra rim on the right side, and then the letters are pretty much on the rim on the left side, but it's not going off, so it's not worth keeping. How much for the Indian heads, Raven? Because there's a couple Indian heads specifically for specific years that I'm still trying to get a hold of. 1964 galore. 2015, 2001. Oh! Oh, guys. Guys. And it's a buffalo. Yes. 1937 Buffalo nickel. Mint mark? Is there? Oh god, there's mint mark. What is it? What is it? Oh, it's a D. 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 1937 D. Bam, right there. 1937 D. 1937 D. Woo, woo, woo. So 1937 D. A three-legged variety exists, and this is not that. So 1937D, mintage of 17.8 million. So that is super fantastic, and it's still got the date that is very legible. It's not slicked out. That is awesome. That is awesome. That's exactly what I was hoping for in this box. Because that's the stuff that I find. I have found literally at least one buffalo in every single box. And that is just fantastic. I will take that all day long. 1976D. I kind of like that one though. 2016. Man, yes. Now I just need to find silver. I found a 1939, some 1940s, definitely 1950s. I found a buffalo, a Canadian, so now all I need is a war nickel, and that will be my box of trifecta going on. 2016, 1964, 84, 1964 galore, 1978, 16, 17, 2008, so close to the 2009s. Oh yeah, wish I could find a 2009 in this box too, but I'll take silver all over 2009 any day of the week. 1988, that one looks like it's got something in reverse. Take a look at this real quick. Nope. It's just machine doubling. So 2014, 1978, 2012, with the toned 2004, 1990. Man, I'm all excited now. I'm like, hey, I got a buffalo. Oh yeah. What else are we gonna find in this box? 2015. That one looks like an old one. Nope, it's 86. 2005 right there. My first box of nickels on Thursday, and I wasn't a silver up buffalo. Yeah, I mean, if you find some forms, but if you find anything older than 1950, or if you find buffaloes or 2009s, I would classify that box as a win. Just because they're generally not ones that you would find in circulation, and especially anything with a low mint mark is always a win. Low mint mark. I don't know why I mean low mintage. So if you guys don't already have one, get yourself one of the red books. I just have one of these spiral ones. So that you can go through and you can look at the different mintage numbers, and see, and some of the possible varieties, that are known to exist for those. Indeed, the red book is a great resource. 2005. No sparing on the buffalo. No sparing on the bison. 2015. 80, that's a new one, New one. 64 galore. 1987, 2005, 06, 76, 2013, 83, 2001. Nope. 1940S. Yeah, so 1940S has a mintage of 39 million. So that's not bad. I like finding those, especially on the Jeffersons, just because. So they started in 1930, 1938. So they started in 1938. So 1938, you can find the possibility of either Buffalo or the Jefferson Nichols in 1938. So 1930, 1939, and 1940, I feel like are all going to be good years because those are the first years that the coin was made. Just like in the in 1909. 1909 for the cents, the small cents. There was 6 different varieties going on at the time. There was the 1909 regular, the 1909 S Indian head, and then there was 4 different Lincoln cents, all going on at the same time. So you had 6 different varieties of pennies going on, and that's just 64 galore. I'll always think of that whenever I find a 64. I'll think of Raven singing 64 galore. So yeah, I mean, I like the years that have the multiple designs, the multiple varieties, just because I mean there's a lot of history there, and you can even build. They sell them in coin shops. I've seen them where they have like the double mintage collections. I guess you want. They come in a little plastic thing, and it will have like a 1938 Buffalo and a 1938 Jefferson. It'll have, and they're all circulated, of course, but it'll show all the different years that there was a double mintage type of coins, and you can, for if you can go through if you can go through enough coins and find decent examples of those coins, you can actually turn around and build and sell your own, which I think would be cool. I don't go through enough coinage to be able to do that, but that would definitely be something that I would do. 2007, 1975, 1990, 2015. You have a 1909 and the 1909 VDB. I do as well, and they are really cool looking coins. 1996, 94, 64 galore. 2006, 2015, 88, 97, 2015, 2005. Nope. So now we'll go talk about flipping stuff. I have done really well with no war nickels. I have some war nickels. I have some extra war nickels, but I feel like that I should hold on to them for the silver content. A little bit more towards the silver stacking style. But I am undecided about that right now. 2010, 2016, 2017, no. Oh. What do you guys think about that one right there? See how it's smaller than everything else? Just a little bit different color. Could be interesting. Of course not, let's just blow it up. So where is... Is it this one? Oh, 1972. I got duped. I got duped. It's not fair. The roll lied to me. I feel violated. I was lied to. 64 galore. 2016. 2076. Bamboozled. 2016. The oldest coin that I have found was an 1882 Indian head. It was mostly, as far as the face of it, jacked up, but you could still read the date on it. And it was an 1882 Indian head in a penny roll. So that would be the oldest coin that I found. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here's a good one. 1939 Philadelphia. So 2 1939s, some 1940s that I got to check for over mint marks later, and a buffalo. Yeah, that's a sweet looking buffalo too, because that thing just has a date and everything that stands out really well versus getting a slicked buffalo. '64 galore. What's this one? This is a '64 galore. 94. 2005. No sparing. 87. 2012 62, but it's rough. 87. 99s. 2002, 2013, 2013, 2006. And all I need is a war nickel and a 2009. That's all I need for this box. Alright, Ravenhawk, thanks for coming in, man. Appreciate you hanging out with me this morning, having fun. I'll have to check out that video when you get it done. So 2016. So I'm down to the last, let's see, 5, 8, probably the last 10 rolls right now. So we'll see if we have anything. I had to open up some on my live stream last night just to see if I could get anything good, but I did not get anything good out of the 4 rolls that I went through last night. 1963, 2013, 2015, 1995, 1980. 81. Yeah, there's some of these in here that like I found some decent coins in in the rolls around my area. Like I found a proof. I found a couple of proofs in coin rolls. 84, no. 95. There's another 64 galore. I always hear Raven's voice. 64 galore. Hey Robert, how's it going, man? We have found a 1937 Denver Buffalo, actually. We just found it just a few rolls ago. I got one foreign, a 1999. Here's the Buffalo. 1937 Buffalo right there. So for the 37, there's a three-legged design variety that exists. This is not that one, um, but yeah, it's a buffalo. So all I did find. So I also found this 1999 Canadian. So I've got one foreign, I've got one buffalo, I've got two 1939s. So I'm sitting pretty good, a pretty good mix with what I normally would find in these boxes. It just took a while to get to that point. So, but we're just gonna keep digging into it. I'm on my last less than 10 rolls now. I do like world coins. I am actually building a collection for my son. My intention is to have a collection that he's got at least one coin from every single country around the world, that he can learn from different cultures and different countries. Then he can learn about them through the coinage. So it blends two worlds into one for me. Looking for coins and you know, researching the history of coins. I've actually got several videos on the world coins that I found at the coin shop. If you guys would like to go look at those. Oh, I heard something in there. What did I hear in there? What did I hear? Oh, I heard something in there. That was weird. 77, 89, 2015, 84. Buffalo looking for sparing. Nope. 2015. 2007, 1964 galore. 1999, 1990, 88, 64. Another smashing looking 64. 1977, 1994, 2013, 2014. What kind of world coins are we talking about? 2008, that's close. We're looking for 2009. 1980, 2015, 2004, 2006, 93, 90, 2014, 1990, 2000, 2002, 2011, 2006, 64 galore. 1988. Okay. Well, I will gladly take some world coins. I love history. You know, I like researching the coins. That's my thing. You don't have to do that, but I'm not gonna decline it. 2005, 64, Denver. There's one down here, right there. Oh, it's jacked up, but it is a 1947. It's got a heavy wear on it, but 1947. Philly. There you go. Share those subs. Share those subs. Like it a lot. And that's the thing is with the coin community is that, you know, if you guys go and you like like something else on somebody's channel, just, you know, send them, you know, like the video, subscribe to them, you know, and just the interaction. The interaction is the cool part about the coin community, because we all love coins. So, you know, go out there and watch some videos. Like, I could sit down and just watch just, you know, a bunch of videos, you know, just over and over. It's because I like watching coins. It's comforting for me. 2004, 2007, man. Okay, last 5 rolls left. Last 5 rolls. What are we gonna get? We're gonna get War Nickel. We're gonna get 2009. What's in it? What's in the roll? What is the weirdest thing? Okay. I actually have it right here. So I found this ring with a dime inside of it. There was a dime that was lodged inside of this, and I found this inside a penny roll. Is where I found this one. So not only did I get a cheap metal ring, but I also got a dime inside a penny, inside a penny roll. '87, newer. 70, that was jacked up. 1963, nope. 16, 64, nope. 16, 67, 75, 2011, 96, 1980. I want to find 95, 70, 87, 2000. Really want to find something good. 2017. There's not a bad 1980. Is it Philly or no? It's Denver. I don't need a Denver. I need a Philly. I need that Philly. I need there's sometimes where I'm just like, you know what? I need to move to the East Coast for like, you know, like 6 months until I finish, you know, getting all the Philadelphia minted coins that I'm looking for, and then I'll move back to the West Coast. That's what I'll do. 1981 Denver. '91, 2014, 81, 70, 2006, 2011, 96. I'm striking out. 1970, 1990, 99, 83, 2015, 2000, 2003, 88, 2011, 74. But that's, I mean, but in the same sense, you know, I find it awesome that the way that the way that coins are circulated, that you can find the Philadelphia coins even on the West Coast. Like, I've been able to build a couple of books, which I actually have for sale. And it's I've got 2 of these, which is the Lincoln Cent albums, 1975 to 2013, and I have 2 of these that I've put together for sale. That I've been able to find all of the coins in there, just searching coins here on the West Coast, and that includes all of the Philadelphia coins. So I've been pretty lucky on finding coins. 1995, 2017, 2006, 2015. It's a pretty good looking 87. There's some of these coins that just look really... $64, $89. How much? I've been trying to sell them for about $15. I haven't had a lot of luck with them, so I may have to drop the price down. But I just try to keep one or two of those extra for you know, for whatever, because you never know when somebody like wants to start getting into coins. It would be, you know, it's more of the modern series, but it's still, you know, a good short history of the coins in that era, so that they can see the different designs of the different years, and it's just something different. I'm a little bit out there, as all of us coin people are. Alright, Brian, have a good day. Thanks for coming in today, man. 2015, 2017, 1976, 1976, I don't need a 76, 2015, 1996, 96, 2000, this is a 2005, no sparing, 2007, 2016, 83, 2016, 81, 2016, 2002. See you, Brian. 80, no. Well, that is an 80p, and I need an 80p, but that one's too jacked up to use. 2003, 87. See you later, I like coins. Thanks for coming in today. 2016, 99. Alright, last roll. Let's see what we got. What do we got? Give me something good. Tell me something good. 2010, so close. 2007, 1997, 2000, and these are just a mix of modern years. Nothing too old. I think this is probably, unfortunately, my weakest nickel box so far. 2013. 1980, 2006, 1964 Denver, 2006, 2004, 1982, 86, 2004, 2016, 2017. There's a Slick 74. 2016. 63, 64, 15, 2004, 2008, 1987, 2006, 2007, 2004, 95, 77, 95, and 93. And that's the end of it. So, it wasn't like a super bad box. Not it's a little bit worse than what my normal boxes are. It's a bad one. But yeah. So we have a 1999 Canadian. We got a 1937 Denver Buffalo. Two 1939s. Philly, In the 40s, they're all late 40s. I didn't get any early 40s this time. But there is two 1948S, 1947 Denver, 1947 Philly, and then a 1949S. And then some of the 50s. I got, oh, holy cow. I actually got 5 54s. So, 54 Denver, 54 Denver, 54S, 54 Denver, and 54 Denver. So, 4 54 Denvers and 1 54S. And I got 60s and some other ones for my book, but, that's, then I got this one right here. I picked this one up because this is like a toned, I don't know if you can see that. It's like it's kind of like just a dark toned 1990. It's like been like oil or something on it. I don't know what it is. So I don't know. I'll put that out for now. Alright, that is the nickel box that I finished today. And that will be pretty much the end of my live stream. I have some errands that I've gotta go do. But I want to thank you guys for coming in today and watching the live stream. If you guys have any questions, you can email me at YouTube or at cjscoincrafts@gmail.com. So I will see you guys around YouTube. Thanks for coming in, and I'll see you guys next time. Thanks.